Like as always, you guys, it's me, Shaggy, coming to you live with another episode of Shaggy Rogers Book Reviews. And today we're getting into a character that does not need any introduction whatsoever. Not unless you've been living under a rock and you don't know who he is. But today we're getting into Nightwing, Vol.1, Bludhaven, by the late great Denny O'Neil and the always legendary Chuck freaking Dixon. Let's get into it, guys, because there's going to be a lot more Nightwing on the channel. So, Dick Grayson, formerly Robin, now Nightwing, has spent all of his formative years under Bruce Wayne's tutelage. And after taking up the mantle of Nightwing, he sets his sights on a city he can make his own, honestly. A city that is just as corrupt as Gotham, if not more, Bludhaven. With tensions mounting, with warring criminal factions and a police force that is just as corrupt as the criminals they bust on a nightly basis. Nightwing has his cut out for him on this one, trying to uncover just who is setting up a criminal empire in his new home, his new neck of the woods. So, Denny O'Neil starts this series at the helm as we see Nightwing begin an investigation into his parents' murder. It takes him, honestly, globe-trotting to another country, so to speak. Not only that, but he's dodging third world army guys and a paid assassin. Later on, we see Chuck Dixon take over after the first story arc, setting up his next investigation, which is into a Mobland style hit. We see, I want to say it's 12 mob guys, 12 mafiosos brutally taken down, having their necks snapped and just shipped upriver to Gotham, basically taunting Batman and Nightwing. It's like, hey, guess what's happening down here? As we first think, oh, Black Mask is trying to move into Bludhaven to basically try and take over the criminal enterprise over there, but eventually he gets pushed out, and pushed out very violently. As we at the end of this series, we see freaking Blockbuster as the big bad. The art teams on both story arcs in this book have an amazing eye for creating an iconic look for Dick Grayson. The artwork starts off very 80s, and again, as Chuck takes it on, it evolves into becoming what I would consider the quintessential 90s comic art standard. I'm telling you guys, if you're not reading Nightwing, if you're not reading anything that I'm putting out here, you're doing yourself a disservice. You're doing comics a disservice. And you need to have your freaking your taste buds rearranged, so to speak. Your literary taste buds rearranged, because Nightwing, Chuck Dixon Nightwing, is freaking awesome. And I'm telling you, doesn't matter if you're jumping a rooftop to rooftop, reading is fun to mental. If you like what I do here, like, comment, subscribe. You guys stay safe, and I'll catch you on the next one.